Jason, you want to
report it right.
We all right?
All right? Report it right. Now go report that.
Going on for a while.
What you just
Finish
said
those
about
games.
me wasn't accurate.
1 second, excuse me.
It's not exactly what I just said. So get it right. Yeah, you just did.
Let's just drop it. All right?
How about y'all fix this, bitch? Well, I'll make sure I put it out there. Since y'all not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna make sure y'all call street. I'm gonna post that on Twitter. And then I'm gonna let them know why I do this. Why I do this. I'm gonna let it be known why I do it.
It's the day after Dez Bryant's rant at reporters, and the Cowboys are on defense again. Last week it was Greg Hardy. This week, Coach Jason Garrett says the issue with Dez Bryant has been addressed, and they're on to Tampa.
It's a great teaching opportunity for us as coaches and a great learning opportunity for Dez and really for our whole football team. And that's what we've tried to do, is use it as an opportunity to get better. We didn't handle that situation the right way. Dez didn't handle that situation the right way. And, we have to understand the world that we live in. And we tried to make that abundantly clear to him and to our football team. And again, we're going to use this as an opportunity to get better and handle those situations better going forward.
So, Josina, we both just heard Coach Jason Garrett speak about the Dez Bryant situation. What are you hearing as to what their reaction was about his behavior?
Well, Stephen, first of all, the line with Dez Bryant is always passion versus professionalism. And here he is demanding respect for how he's portrayed in the article. And then he's also demanding more context in a tweet that's put out about what happened in the locker room. And then lastly, he says, you guys can't handle things being direct. So I asked a source on the Cowboys, how does he feel like Dez Bryant handled the situations? And one of the things he said basically kind of echoed Dez Bryant's sentiment. Also, what we heard Jason Garrett say at the end of his press conference was he should have handled it by, if he's going to be incited, someone should remove him. So that kind of places the accountability on the media, right? So this Cowboys source said, listen, the media can't take advantage of their relationships with athletes in the locker room. You can't go in there in our workplace and basically say what you want to say. So then I asked this Cowboys source, do you think that Dez Bryant handled it fine? And he said, well, it depends on what was said. So that gives you an idea of the sentiment inside a little bit of the locker room.
It begs the question for me, do you think the Cowboys, if it's possible, can be a bit too sensitive at this particular moment in time because of what they've had to go through in recent weeks in regards to Greg Hardy?
Well, if you look at the context of this with Dez Bryant, right? You had the brawl that happened in training camp, which he felt like he got undue attention for that. And then you look at how some people saw how he interacted with Greg Hardy on the sideline. Some people initially thought it was him before we got more context as to what was going on. And then you already have the context of his hypersensitivity of the Jean-Jacques Taylor article. So my thought process is that if he's going to talk about you guys can't handle things directly, there has to be a mutual respect there between the relationship between how the media is dealing with him and how he's also talking back to the media.
Josina Anderson, always on the job. Thanks a lot.